I will show the thinging in a second. I hope it looks okay. Hopefully it doesn't look like yeah. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna stop stalling. I'll just like show it. It's here. I'm real. I'm real. And I can blink. Can you see that? I can blink. I'm blinking. And I also bounce when I speak, which is so silly, right? It's got the funny bounce. It does have the funny bounce. Yes, it does have the funny bounce. It took ages because I can't do stuff in a timely manner, so it took ages to finish, but it's finally done. Finally. It's finally off my mind. The chain is so pretty. Thank you. It took me like an hour to render that. I'm not even joking. The gem and the chain took me probably over an hour to render. I would like really made sure this looks good. So it took ages to render, and it looks kind of it doesn't look ugly on my monitor. It looks a bit like washed out on my monitor, but I know that's just my monitor because my monitor kind of shows colors really badly. So it's just my monitor. It looks it has more contrast on my tablet. So yeah, I have no clue how this looks like on like mobile, and I think it's okay quality wise. I think everything's working okay, and I can blink. That's my favorite part. My favorite part is that I can blink. That's my favorite part. Does the blink have a toggle? In what sense? No. Can you start blinking really fast? I mean, I can. Yeah, I can. I could change the. I could go into the settings and set the like chance to blink to like 1 in 1. So it would like blink like crazy. You can change the blink speed and how often it blinks. Yeah. Well, the longest part to render was probably the hair, and then also the chain. I would say the shirt I did yesterday. I finished it yesterday, or I finished it on Monday. I finished it on Monday, and then I set it up on Tuesday, which took a while because it was being really annoying. And now we're here on Wednesday, and it's surreal. I feel like it looks a lot better. My art has gotten a lot better since I drew the last one, which was like a year ago, probably more. So I'm very happy with the way it looks. Yeah, and I can blink, which I think is really fucking cool. I think I kind of love the fact that I can blink. I think it's very fun. Let me get it. Did I download it? Yeah, actually. Okay. Oh, you can see it already. Okay, guys. Jump scare. Blossom jump scare. Okay, let me make it smaller. I've got it even has jeans. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I don't blame you, because I never look at this drawing. But this is his full design. Love the pattern on the jeans. Thank you. I made it so it matches the pattern on the sleeve. And then he has his little chains and the little gold choker bangle thing, which was on the previous design as well. And then he has his little green gem to match his eyes. Guys, I'm so creative. I'm so good at color theory. You know? And then he has his belts. And don't ask me why I added the bandages. I don't know. I just added them because I thought they looked cool, to be honest. So that's why they're there. They're honestly not that good of a design element. I should have probably thought it through a bit more. Because, like, when you're making a character design, you shouldn't be able to take something away and have the character like barely look different. But I guess he would look different, but I feel like it wouldn't be as noticeable as if you were to like take his jewelry away or something, for example. So, you know, I feel like I should have probably, you know, thought it through a bit more, but whatever. It's fine. You can't see them in this drawing anyways. I can always change it if I want. Oh yeah, he has rings. Hey, I forgot. I give him rings. You can't see him because he doesn't have hands in this PNGtuber. But yeah, I forgot I did that. I'm not gonna lie, drawing the back of the hair like this was fucking horrible. It was so difficult for no reason. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what the hell am I doing? I was so confused. It took so long. Honestly, this drawing, like, I'm pretty sure I went back and, like, fixed it at some point. Because before the belts looked really ass, and the chains looked really bad, because I used the chain brush, it looked horrible. And the buckles of the belts looked like shit. So I went back and fixed that, and I'm glad I did, because holy shit, it looks so much better. I'm so glad I drew the chains out myself. I searched up on Pinterest, like, chain drawing tutorial. It's great. Pinterest has everything. God, the exporting took so long, and the drawing has so many layers. The drawing has so many layers. You guys do not want to see how many layers the drawing for this thing has. Because the way on the way it works in PNGtuber Plus is that you don't, it's not like just the one whole PNG on its own. You have to like split up the PNG. So I had to, so the body, the head, the hair, both the eyes, and the two mouth states are all separate. Like I had to make sure that they're all like separately layered so I can like have them each just show up individually on the canvas so I can export them on their own. So like the left eye, the right eye with the eyebrows, the eyes are with the eyebrows, and then the hair on its own, the head on its own, the body on its own, the jewelry is part of the body. And then the two open, the two mouths that open and the close also on their own. And so I had to export all of that, like have all those elements separately, and then you like join them together on PNGtuber Plus. You like link up the sprites, which, and then it lets you like add the bounce effects and like make sure you can blink and whatever the hell. Oh yeah, and the closed eyes. I forgot about the closed eyes. The closed eyes set together. You don't have the two closed eyes separately. The two closed eyes are together, but the two regular eyes, the open eyes, have to be separate. I don't know why, but they do. So you have to split it up like that, and it took so much longer because I had to make sure that everything was layered in a way where I could like have everything appear individually, right? Which means there were a lot of layers, and it means I had to get really like finicky with the layers, because I always do this in my art, but I do a lot of shading around the eyes. I like shade under the eyebrows and like under the eyes, and like I like to shade in the eyelashes, as you can tell, you can actually see it. And I like to do that like on the skin under the eyes and whatever, right? So I had to like, I realized that like that rendering for the eyes that's on the skin can't be part of the head skin layer because there's two eye states, right? So I can't have them both on at the same time, the rendering for them both at the same time. So I had to like take the rendering for the eyes, for the open and closed eyes, like off of the skin layer and make its own thing. So it kind of, so I can have it there separately with the eyes on their own without the head, if that makes sense. And it was so fucking annoying. I had to do it. I did it yesterday because I never even took that into account. And then I realized that I'm going to have to do that because that rendering has to be on the same layer as the eyes, right? And then I had to do it twice because I have it for the closed eyes and for the open eyes. So I had to like, you know what, I had to do it twice basically. Or technically even 3 times because the two open eyes are separate. It was so horrible. Oh my god. I'm so glad that like weeks ago I actually already set the PNGtuber up on PNGtuber Plus, except it was like I split it up already, just it was unrendered, right? So after I finished the drawing, I just went into the folder with all the assets in it basically, and I just replaced them. I made sure they had the same name and I just replaced them so I didn't have to like rebuild it basically, reconstruct it. I just had to replace the files. So yeah.